Hey fellas. Today we are playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. But before we get to that, I have come across the Coca-Cola Zero Oreo flavor. I couldn't find the Oreo, no, the Coca-Cola flavored Oreos. The Oreo flavored Coca-Cola. I'm a really big Oreo fanatic, so we're gonna taste it here on stream first.
It smells like Oreo.
It smells like Oreo?
Yeah.
It does kind of have an Oreo taste. I'm like lost on the actual taste of Oreos.
I think it'll taste like when we worked at Dairy Queen when we put marshmallow and chocolate syrup in our Coke.
Oh, okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
It tastes like Oreo, but it's weird.
It doesn't quite taste like. I don't think it has Oreo. Ugh.
No, it does. It tastes like Oreo, but it's weird.
It reminds me of like, remember like the Pepsi Nitro? It was the can of like they had like that. It's supposed to be like an ice cream flavored Pepsi.
No, I think it tastes like Oreo. It just tastes like Oreo inside of it. Just
yeah, it kind of has
weird.
that kind of. I guess like you kind of get the Oreo cream in it like a little bit, but it's not. I
I'll put mine in the fridge.
don't think it's 100% Oreo.
It's not bad, but we don't need to buy it again.
Well, thanks for taste testing with me. I'm gonna go back to my solo stream now. All right. I'm having a stream deck malfunction over here. I don't know what's going on with it. It's a new setup. I've got a couple of new things going on here that I'm trying today. And I guess this one is just broken. I didn't take very long to troubleshoot that one. I set it up today. So as I'm going, we'll try to troubleshoot that. I'm glad this is the best part of your Thursdays. Well, with this guy not working over here, I'll just have to do it manually. So this view, so you can kind of better see what's going on here. Full disclosure, there's a continue career there because I did no audio. No audio on what? Oh, it's me. I had my microphone turned off there. My bad. Hopefully it was on for that entire beginning portion where we tried the soda. I hope it was. Otherwise, that sucks. It should be coming through now. There it is. My bad. Apologies. There it was. I've got too many things going on here as I tried to make this look a little fancier, and I appear to have just forgotten to add a mic to one scene. My bad. So now it all should be good. That's what I have a chat for somebody to tell me when I've completely muted something. Okay, so I think we're ready to pick somebody and get started. And hopefully now with all the, this nicer looking setup, and hopefully I'm more prepared. I actually ate before this. I'm properly prepared now, unlike last week. This streaming thing's a little difficult, more difficult than I thought it would be. It's not as easy as you'd think. It takes a lot of hard work and determination. It's 10% luck and 20% skill and 15% concentrated power of will. I apologize. The only person to make a Fort Minor reference in the past 20 years. LL Cool J has a new album and it's actually pretty decent. I don't know if I could tell you a single LL Cool J song. I guess I could probably stop just clicking through characters, and this time we're gonna go with the Birdman himself. Tonky honk. And start with the hanger. I don't. Is there an LL Cool J song that's like well known that I would know? Mom said, "Knock you out." Yeah, Kangaroo Jack. Isn't that Kangaroo Jack? I think is it the animated Kangaroo Jack? That song is Kangaroo Jack adjacent in my brain, at least. Okay, well, I didn't put in any practice between Pro Skater 1 last week and Pro Skater 2 this week. So this could be just as big of a failure as it was last week. I'm not going to promise that I'm good this time. I'm just gonna go for it. You're gonna turn it off, drive home, tune back in when you make it. Drive safe, and I will wait for your comment when you come back. Thank you for looking that up. I'm glad I have someone in the chat to look up my thoughts, because I can't at the moment. I'm currently slightly tied up. Oh, I forgot about this issue we had last time where my hand hits the bottom of the table. I did not preface explain what I'm doing at the moment, because I just kind of went into it and wasn't prepared at all. I just hit the button and forgot that I was hitting the button. So this is just a level that's been played to death a million times, so I kind of know where everything is, and it's second nature to just go in and start hitting stuff. So I didn't quite explain what I was doing or where I was going. I just jumped into it and started. I had some interesting realizations though after I actually had one of them before last week's stream and just completely forgot to bring it up. This month actually, September, is the 25th anniversary of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1. And I did not know that before I planned this stream. It just kind of happened, and that worked out great for me. It was just a wild coincidence that these two things lined up together. Mama said knock you out. It was indeed in the animated Kangaroo Jack movie. I knew it. I knew there was an association there for some reason. So yeah, so anyways, where I was going, I don't remember if I got all the pilot wings or not, or what all I did, so we're just gonna let it in and see what I did. Yeah, it didn't register. I had no idea that it was the same time. Nose grind over the pipe, 3 hang time gap. Okay. I just like that just gave me the asked me to do something. I responded to it. The 25th anniversary just happened to be this year. Entirely unplanned, but it's cool. And with that, Tony Hawk just was on the Mythical Kitchen channel today and announced that they're in talks with Activision for another game after we kind of thought this franchise was dead. So I'm really excited about it. It's just all working in my favor that happened, which doesn't often happen. Usually I'm about 6 months behind on everything that's going on when I make a video or have any kind of thing made. So it's really nice. I'm really happy with that this is happening for me. I put out on Threads because I'm a Threads guy. I'd not be caught dead on any other Twitter type social media platform. But I'm a Threads guy, and I put out there that information and tag Tony Hawk. So that's just an open invitation. The Tony Hawk, if you want to swing by the stream, go ahead. I'll allow it. Definitely not going to happen, but I just wanted to put it out there. I approve it if you want to come by. Ooh, that was sloppy. I don't remember if that comes up much in other games, this thing where it like rates the level of your trick, but I like that when it tells you that you did sloppy. I was kind of going two places when I said I had a realization earlier, and I got sidetracked by the 25 years thing, and I got stuck on it a little bit. I also had the realization that this game starts with the hangar, an airplane hangar, which I currently work in, and then I also had the realization that the first game starts with a warehouse, which is the other thing I've worked in a lot, and also currently work in an airplane hangar warehouse. So it was a weird connection that my brain took, that my life is just a Tony Hawk game all the time, minus the skateboarding, because I don't have that ability. I did buy a skateboard this year with the thought that maybe I could, finally learn to do it. Because I'd really like to learn how to kickflip before I'm 30. I think that's a skill that people should have. That before they turn 30, they learn to kickflip. And I bought it, I set it up, and I have not gotten on it. But my toddler has ridden it through the kitchen a couple times, and he thinks it's really fun. So it's not entirely a loss. That was not an intentional trick. I did not mean to just spin when I went off that ramp. Who does lip tricks? Nobody does that. It has been a week already. Yeah. It actually has felt like a really slow week to me, because this has been on my mind since I started this. Like, I had so much fun doing the first one that I was like really excited to do this one, and then it felt like the week was dragging on. Oh no. Really love the blood drip effect when you fail a trick. I wish that stayed around. Yeah, there's so many little things about these games that they just kind of come in and out of the games. Either way, they're all cooler than the glitch effect that 1+2 got. So, it's a cool effect, but I don't know, it takes away some of the excitement of watching a guy just bust his face open. I don't know what score I need to get sick on this, but Oh. Oh, I forgot. I can spend my earnings on stats and tricks and decks. Not at the moment. Yeah, that's the weird thing about this game, is the money aspect. That not only are there all the goals, but there's also just dollar bills floating around that you have to collect. And that goes into, that's how you do your skills and boards and tricks and such. Sorry, I don't really drink soda anymore because I'm better than you, and that's really throwing me off. But it's Oreo, so I had to try it. I've got an obsession with Oreos. The regular Oreos are good, but we are living in the best time to eat Oreos right now because it's coming up on Halloween season, and they do the sorry, I got distracted by that chat. Stays until 4. You're referring to the blood drip effect? I assume. And yeah, I couldn't remember. I thought maybe it was in 3. 3 I know really well, but apparently not well enough. But Oreos, that's where I was. Yeah, we're in the best time to eat Oreos because during Halloween they do the Boo Oreos, and they have a little ghost on them, and they're orange. And I don't know what they do. Maybe it's the dye that makes them taste so much better. But they are the money. The money stays around. The money is not in 3, but I do recall there is a money system in 4. It comes back for that. 4 is one that I am not as well versed in. 3 brings in stat points, but anyways, my thoughts, I keep getting trailed off on. Continue to chat. It's just my brain is it can go one place and one place only. They do the Halloween Oreos. They're orange. They have like this incredible flavor, and I don't know what it is. I think it's the dye, but I'm not positive because the Christmas Oreos are red and they taste terrible. I don't know why they taste so bad. But I only assume it could be the dye. What do I need for this? For the 6 score? Oh, come on. I thought it was 55. Oh, 75. Wow, that's an absurdly high difference from the pro. That's okay. We won't do the whole one more run thing as we did previously. We'll spend some cash and make it better on myself, and also figure out what my special tricks are, because I did not do that last time. Buy tricks. Sorry to mute the mic there for a second. I'm sure you gathered what I did. For my sake, you can call it cheating if you want. I'm going to put all my special tricks on the up, down, or down, up position. It's just easy. My brain goes straight there. And I don't have to fumble around remembering combos. I just know that it's up, down, whatever. And I don't use that many special tricks that I ever need to do more than that. No, I don't have the money for more special tricks. Okay, so where was I in the chat? I missed some things. Oreo is so cocky with their flavors. I don't like it. Yeah, Oreo does some rank stuff for some of their flavors. But the Halloween ones, if you've never had the Halloween ones, it is an experience like you would never believe. Just I did stay away from the Christmas ones because they taste like vomit. I tried the Oreos the other day and it was disgusting. Oh, the Coke flavored Oreos. Man, I was really hoping they would be good. And I'm also curious that if you eat the Coke flavored Oreo with while drinking the Oreo flavored Coke, if it cancels it out and it just tastes like you're drinking Coke and eating Oreos. That's just the kind of science that needs done that nobody's working on. When you get to the story-based Tony Hawk games, are you only doing the classic modes or the actual story mode? I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna run through the story and then cap off with the classic mode. Because not all of them have it. Thug 1 does not. Thug 2 does. Thaw has it, I think. Only certain versions of Project 8 have it. So, I want to do them all. So I'm going to do all the stories and all the classic modes. I don't know. I don't think I'll probably do, like... There's the co-op classic modes on Thaw. I doubt I'll do those. Oh... Not very Tony Hawk of me to miss a 900. It's actually very Tony Hawk of me. He doesn't land it very often. Yeah, Thaw does have it. I've been playing that recently. But I know Thug 1 doesn't. Oh no. I never use lip tricks, and I'm not intending to. It just keeps happening. I can't get enough air to do it. I can't keep doing that yet. I don't have the skills to do a 900. I didn't know there was Oreo flavored Coke. Is it good? If you missed the beginning, Caitlin was in here for the beginning just to taste it with me. And she said it tasted like Oreos, but it's not something we'd ever get again. My opinion is that it tastes kind of like, remember the Pepsi Nitro thing? I was not intending to do that trick. I was trying to do my other special. The Pepsi Nitro that was supposed to be like it was like an ice cream Pepsi. It's kind of in that range without the like weird, can thing. Oh, that didn't work either. Oh, I forgot. I think we have manuals now. Yeah, we have manual. That's exciting. When I get to Thug 1, you gotta show off your special copy of it. Oh, yes. And I won't spoil it. I'll wait till we get to Thug to bring that up. This is very special. But I will have it out and ready for that stream, as it's been in a glass case since the day I received it. Okay, well, we may need to come back with some better skills to do the rest of the hangar. Yeah, we'll let it go for now. The first level, we're not off to a good start, unlike last time, but I don't have any skill boosts yet, and this game's kind of hard. We'll get there. Sorry, just was kind of peeking at some things here. School 2. This is another iconic Tony Hawk level. This one appears like 1,000,001 times throughout the series. Not to be confused with the original school that we saw in the first game, or the awful School 3 that they brought in Pro Skater 5. If you can get away with it, you should totally do a watch along of that CG direct-to-video movie that was centered around Tony Hawk. Oh, the Boom Boom Huck Jam movie. Oh, yeah. That's a rough thing to sit through. I believe it's along the lines of Boom Boom Huck Jam was the tour they did, but the name of that movie is along those lines. It's very similar. Oh, there's the chair squeaks. There we go. It's not something I made without chair squeaks. Oh, I missed the wall right immediately. Okay, well that was a great start to this. And so is that. I forgot there's a ceiling in here. Oh, there's just money back here. I thought there was something useful back there. That is not an excellent display of playing, but I think we all realized last time that I'm not actually good at this. I've just thought I was this entire time. I'm still holding out hope that it's not me and it's just these older games and like the later ones I'm really good at, but it's just a lot of hope that's really dragging me through it. Another thing I wanted to kind of do last time, but I just, because it was just kind of a thrown together thing, was talk about the soundtracks, because we just have clinks and clanks here. Because I, copyright reasons can't do that. There's some kind of system with Twitch where you can play copyrighted music and then have it stripped out in the VOD. But this is YouTube streaming and it's half as advanced. But I'm already here on YouTube, so that's what we're doing. But this soundtrack is pretty solid. I'm trying to think of what's all in it. There is Papa Roach is on this one. Blood Brothers, I think. Tony Hawk Boom Boom Sabotage. That's it. Yeah, I knew it was Boom Boom related, which is a terrible name in general for that whole tour and system. Or when this is a movie, whatever. That whole era of Tony Hawk stuff, that was all Boom Boom related. And I think it was also kind of around the time of Downhill Jam, which I can't wait to get to. This has been a long time since I played any Downhill Jam. This is not one that I revisit very often. What else is on this soundtrack? There's Papa Roach, Bring the Noise by Anthrax and Public Enemy is on it. Rage Against the Machine, Guerrilla Radio. I don't know how that wasn't the first thing on the list because it's what the game opens with. Oh, I completely looked over your misspelling of Sabotage, but yeah, since I've got it on this chat on screen now, it's going to be real embarrassing if somebody sees that you misspelled Sabotage. Guerrilla Radio by Rage Against the Machine is in the second one. Yes, that's this one. That's what I'm talking about. I'm referring to this game, the second one. I don't know what all the songs are on the first one. I'd have to look that up. I just made a list and I have it to the side that I keep peeking at to try to remember what was all on it. I tried to prep for this a little bit more than I did the last one. But yeah, Guerrilla Radio that's the opening song to this in the cool opening montage that I haven't had on any of these. They also have Naughty by Nature, Pin the Tail on the Donkey. Not one I'm too familiar with, but Bad Religion, You is a great song. Power Man 5000, When Worlds Collide. No Cigar is on here by Millen Collin or whatever. That's a name that I can't pronounce because it's two words smashed together. You typed that before you said it. The delay is just okay. Yeah, the delay is like a solid minute between what I say and what you guys are seeing. And I don't know I wish there was a way to fix that. I know it can't be instant, but I wish I could just lower it like a little bit because it's insane how how long it takes for you guys to catch up to me. I'm like in a completely different world from you. And Dub Pistol Cyclone is on here, is on this one. And I really enjoy that song. It's quite groovy. I'm trying to remember what all these roll call rails are. I don't think this is one. I think this is, but I don't think the other one is. And that may be the other way around. Nope. So it might be that one. Oh, no, it's neither of those. It's the stairs. The Jamie Thomas stairs. There's back to the Tony Hawk fun facts. Those stairs are based off of a real place. And there's a video that I couldn't tell you what the name of the video was. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but it's a Jamie Thomas video, and he jumps down that stair set. It's rad to see. If I could remember off the top of my head what that was called, I would tell you. But it's a pretty sweet video, and I suggest anyone who likes skateboarding videos should watch that. I've lost track of what missions I'm doing. Oh, high score is what I'm doing. I meant to say goals. I said missions. Did those roll call rails recently because of Tony Hawk 2X, and it was a pain. Yeah, that's I believe the next game on the list is 2X, which I have never played, never touched. That is a game that I only know from the internet. Like just watching videos about it, people talking about it. No, I do not want to go to France. I am excited to get to it though. And hopefully it goes off without a hitch. Because when we get to 2X, that is a new console. So everything has changed then. Wasn't the stairs called Leap of Faith or something? That's why the gap is called that. That could be. That sounds familiar. I think 3 came before 2X. You may be right. I have it all on the graphic, and I may have just messed that up. I thought that it came out before 3, and 3 just wasn't ready. Like they didn't have a port for this yet. So that was where my mind was, but I may be wrong. Because I've never played it. It's like one of the weird Tony Hawk games that escapes me. I don't really know where it lays exactly. I need to get you a copy of 2X. Yes, that's also true for... I do not own 2X. I am borrowing it for this purpose. And we should all thank TJ for giving us one extra game for you all to sit through for however many hours of Tony Hawk's you guys are going to watch me play. I hate this. This is possibly my least favorite goal in this game. I can't wall ride. I don't understand it. I don't know what the angle is. It's never right. It just doesn't work. I don't know how wall rides work. I don't know why anyone would make a goal that is entirely focused on them. I hate them. I don't understand. But why did that one go off without a hitch? Why was that perfect? I thought 2X was because of 4 being delayed. Could be wrong. It's related to 3 because it brings in the things from 3. I think it was after 3. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think you are correct. I think it comes after 3 because it includes reverts and stuff. But I don't think 3 was on the original Xbox. And that may also be wrong. Also was never an original Xbox owner. For a guy that champions Xbox, talks about how great Xbox is all the time. Never owned the original one. It's a massive blind spot. I've played the original Xbox dozens of times. A lot of Halo and Say Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter, I think was the one that we played all the time. None of, not a lot of like the big like Xbox titles people talk about. I wasn't playing Crimson Skies, but I've played a little bit of Xbox original OG Xbox in my day. This goal is going to take us about as long as the rest of the entire game is because of these stupid wall rides. Ah, there's one. It's so much nicer to have some gameplay sound this time after just being dead silent last time, because I feel like for a second I can pause and think. When there's no sound but me and it's all dead air, it felt wrong to not talk for a second. Here I can take a breather and save you from having to listen to me ramble that much. I'm getting slightly irritated over these wall rides. This is also terrible placement. Why would they put one right here? Close. Close again. It's just one bell. It should be very, very easy to just get the one bell there. If I have to do a third run of just these bells, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, last one is over here by the dumpster. And I always grind the dumpster on accident. Like that. I did a wall out of a dumpster. I didn't even know you could do that. And this is a slap in the face this game likes to give you. Anytime you don't do perfect at the end, it's like, hey, you want to improve your skills? Buy a deck? No, I just need to learn how to wall ride, but thank you for rubbing it in my face. I don't need them yet. I'll buy stats in a minute. I just need to learn how to wall ride. This is such a simple goal. It shouldn't be this much time spent on it. It's just my inability to do a wall ride. Look at that. First try. Sorry, that just made me chuckle the way he bounced off of that. Oh, then here we go. Back at it again. I feel like if you brush against it, you should knock it down. Like, I've brushed against enough stuff attached to a wall that's fallen down and made me look like an idiot that I feel like that should apply here. Shouldn't have to wall ride it. Sorry, but when I played Hawk Skater, we played to collect skate letters, do combos. Streamers nowadays don't know what it was like. Never had wireless controllers. We all had wired controllers. Hey, me too, buddy. I'm doing it old school here. PS1, no sticks. Not just Hawk Skater. I also enjoyed the name Hawk Skater. That is a good name. We did gaps back then, but we did gaps and combos. Yeah, I mean, this is a great game for just messing around, doing stuff like that. Personally, my favorite part of Tony Hawk is I just love doing the goal, the arcadey goal nature of getting everything. You know, all of their little challenges they give for you. I do enjoy things like the 1+2. They did the, sorry, my brain's catching up. They had like the get theirs and challenges like that where you had to, you know, do a certain combo and stuff like that. I really enjoyed those. But they were also very difficult. Oh, I need to drop some of this down to get my ollie up. I didn't realize my ollie was all the way down. I gotta up these air stats here. Is it done? Yes. Oh, okay. I had to hit triangle. It's been a while. Streamers have it easy nowadays. I don't technically consider myself a streamer. This whole thing came about because I needed YouTube watch hours on the takes way too long to make drawn out video essays about games. But I'll take the title as a compliment. I'll take it as a compliment that I look like I'm coming off as an experienced streamer. Now people don't even take Tony Hawk seriously. Oh boy, I take it real seriously. It is a religion in my home. Oops, I don't know what I did. Oh, I turned down the Sphinx level. I love this. I can't tell if it's a bidder or not, or a troll, but I'm really enjoying it. I love how committed you are. And I apologize for having it so easy now. I whiffed that. Hopefully, let me know if you can still hear. I mean, you can hear the chair squeaks. Let me know if you can still hear me back here. I had to move myself back a little bit to get away from that desk because I keep hitting my thumbs on it. Especially because I did real skating in those days, so even ride in real life at all. I rode 9 years. You were out of here earlier when I was talking. You weren't here yet when I was talking about I have like a deep admiration for skateboarding. I'm very, very invested in it. And it's not really something I often talk about with like at all, but I follow it very closely. And I always wanted to be good at it, but I was never like that great at riding or anything. But I want to learn how to do a kickflip. I never got that far. One day, I hope to. If I can ever get myself back out there. I agree. It is ridiculous that everybody can just Google it now. They should just have to know. They should just have the knowledge. You were around when Chad Musk what? There's no other part to that comment. You shook Chad Musk's hand, and anyway. Is this earlier I put out an open invitation to Tony Hawk to come in here and watch if he'd like. And I have a feeling this might be Tony Hawk in disguise. Because clearly Tony Hawk would know Chad Muska and would be disappointed with my playing. Castle. Nail you with the first name, no S. Or last name, no S. Love that. I got stuck there on that stair. Unfortunately, I was not alive at that time in '86. So I apologize for not going through the same hardships you did with the Pro Skater franchise. Sorry, the Bam Margari's really got me. There's something about reading it that way, because it feels like a way he would say his own name. But if Muska told you you had smooth writing, that's impressive. That also feels 100% like a compliment that he would give somebody. Oh, hey, Trey. Didn't even know you were secretly in here watching me. I'm sure this is real entertaining for you. Oh, almost got it. You switch 3-flipped a 7 set in '88. That's impressive. I'm gonna have to end the run and take. I've been so lost in this chat. I've been enjoying all this stuff about Bam Margari's. I lost track of where I'm at in my goals. Oh, just scores. So I was just scores and cash. So I was running around doing a lot of stuff for no reason. That whole run. You've met everyone in the entire Pro Skater cast. That was nice. Man, the lack of having a balance bar really throws me off. You made it to 900. That's so impressive. I didn't know that about you, and that's crazy because I've known you a very long time. So to not know that is really an oversight on my part. Yeah, a 900 isn't really a hard move anymore. There are like 7-year-olds that are nailing 900s like, on the daily. Hey, Don't attack the man. You don't know if he would have been too. Maybe it was like 1880. 1886. And we refer to the actual like beginning half of the year. Wow, this is I'm so I'm enthralled by the chat. You guys are really entertaining me, which is bad because I'm supposed to be entertaining. But this has all been great for me. Also very nice that it's, free content that I didn't have to put any work into. One of these days I'll land that. Oh, you assume all people with the name with Stewart in their name must be the one Stewart guy we know? Be a good bit though if it was. I gotta figure out a good line here. There's definitely there's a lot of good lines here. I just am not thinking of them at the moment. I usually like to use the pool, but I have not opened that yet. I guess I could open that. This is some unimpressive gameplay at the moment. I'm nailing all the goals that aren't score related. Because streamers have it easy and we don't have to do them. I'll give this scores one more run, and if I don't get anywhere from there, we will move on to the next one. I'll come back once we get some skills. I played aggressive inline once, and what a game that is. Aggressive Inline is such a weird, like, by itself game. It's not like Activision 02 or anything out of that, like, weird bunch of games that came before Tony Hawk. If I'm going to dedicate my hard-earned watch time, I want good quality content. I'm sorry that I'm not bringing that, and I wish I was. You brought more quality content than I did. So if you want to stick around and provide it to the rest of the viewers, it would be appreciated. Oh. How many years of streaming school did you do before you fired up your live? Just curious. 0. I did a Marvel Rival stream for a half hour with my mic turned off for the majority of it that nobody watched. And then I did a Pro Skater 1 stream last week, and now this one. I did 19 months stream school for an online school in India. That's very impressive. Okay, we're gonna move on from school too. I'll come back and get the 6 scores later. I guess I could go out of this now and spend some cash. I really like Indian movies. Go ahead and just recommend Indian movie. Recommend one to the chat for people. Why don't I upgrade Spin? Nobody likes Spin. RRR. Yeah, I've seen the clips, not watched it. Heard a lot of people mention RRR though. Oh, and I think this is our first competition spot. The weird thing about the cash pickups is that they're also a part of the competitions, and it just kind of feels out of place that there's a second goal along with the competitions. Well, that bail's not gonna look good on me. I got too far over and hit that hump. Shouldn't have hit the hump. RR is a good gateway movie to make you a fan of Indian movies. I don't know if that. I mean, I've watched a lot of that movie seems very bizarre. If they're all that way, I'm curious, but I also don't know if that's necessarily my thing. That was a bad display. I'm reading about RRR. I'm trying. I'm just gonna go ahead and start from scratch. I'm gonna get rid of my armrests on my chair. I feel like armrests can be a real hindrance when you're playing. Ah, there we go. Nailed it. I want to go all vert because I feel like that's maybe not. I felt like it was maybe, stopping my ability to get the bigger combo score, but he just doesn't get off the ground very well. That's even worse than the first time. Okay. At least this time I didn't claim to be good at the game before we started. I admitted that I'm awful. It could take a while. Oh. That would have been a really great one to land. I should have tried that. It's all my wrecks. Anytime you bail, it really knocks down your score. So I just need to start. I need to play it a little safer than I do in these. Those are this whole park. I've just been hanging out in the pool, doing the the easy grabs and stuff. There's this whole other area. That was impressive. Look at that. Why aren't I doing that kind of stuff? Oh, I got greedy. I need to quit getting greedy with my flip tricks at the end. I have to know when to hold them, when to fold them, and when to walk away. As we established last time. I've become fully sideways. Realizing I kind of forgot what I was doing for a minute. Looked over at the stream viewer over there and saw that I'm just hitting you with the full on profile. Now that's a score that can bring me out of it if I can do another one of those cool little grind wall ride flip things. This could really work out for me. Or I do that and it doesn't work out for me at all. That didn't work either again. It was so much cooler last time. I'm not gonna get gold. That's okay. I'm not gonna get gold on any of these. I just need to admit that I'm old now, and in the words of the late great Toby Keith, I ain't as good as I once was. Bet nobody called a Toby Keith reference during this. Something else I thought about was maybe bringing in some current events. They did the VMAs last night. I didn't watch, but I saw some clips on the internet. It looked very interesting. I liked the chaperone armor. Looked cool. I got Thips on 64. Oh, hey, you're back from last week. How's it going? You went out and you got the 64 copy. I'm happy for you. Oh, I guess I can just hit that from the ramp. I was distracted for a second over here because I thought the stream deck was working again. No, it's back off. I don't know what's going on there. I did see Chapel Roan yelling at the photographer. That was one of the clips I saw. Yeah, put your opinion out there. This is a safe space in here. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. That's another weird experience. GameCube Tony Hawk's don't that doesn't function in my brain. Tony Hawk is a game that is built for. Also, the 64 controller is weird. It's wrong for any of them to be on anything but a PlayStation. Even as an Xbox guy, can't stand a Tony Hawk on not a PlayStation. It doesn't feel right. I have to remember where all these skate letters are. They've all escaped me over time. I also don't remember how I get up to that token. Is it this? Oh, hello, high score. I don't remember how I get that token, but there's my T I was looking for. I knew it was around here somewhere. I got greedy with my spin. Yeah, people love the Dreamcast version of Pro Skater. I don't know why that is, but it is considered the best. I did not like the audio. Oh, well, that was a bummer. I preferred the controls more for some reason. Sorry, I'm over here spinning my cap into the microphone, which is probably an awful noise for you, just because I forget that that's going on. You're used to the Trident controller. Nobody is. Nobody's used to that controller. They accept that controller. You think the 64 and PS1 versions are good for opposite reasons, and neither are better, neither are worse. It's just which one is better. Okay, yeah, I understand that. I have to go PlayStation. Like I said earlier, I think Tony Hawk on any other controller is an abomination, and it's nothing to do with the other. It's just strictly the controller and my hands. They just don't function well together. Well, thought I'd go up higher on that. I don't remember if you can even do this from the ground, or if you have to get it from the other side. Maybe you have to go from the other side to get Joey's statue. Missed it entirely. Oh, that's our first run-in with the big drop mechanic. I hate the big drop mechanic. That thing sucks. I don't know why it was ever put in. It does nothing for the gameplay but make it obnoxious that you can't jump off of high stuff. There we go. 50-50 Joey sculpture. You have large grippy hands, so that can be the reason. Oh, yeah, see, that's where you've got me. I have fat, stubby little fingers. So maybe the PlayStation just makes sense for my fat, stubby little hands and body. the whole thing. I just went in on myself there. It's not just the hands, it's the whole body. It's fat and stubby. I'm gonna go for these subway tokens, I guess now. That seems like the logical next step is subway tokens. Maybe not through that method. Okay, I'll just start over because I'm missing that little dip there entirely. Man, that pole came out of nowhere. Sometimes the comedic timing of these games are just they're just unbeatable. PS1 controller makes your hands cramp. You must have giant hands. I find like not as much as the PS1. I'm the only person in the world that likes the PS3 controller. I think that's the almost the peak of PlayStation until PS5 controller. But also the PS5 controller is too big and it hurts my hands. I love how big it is because it puts it close to the Xbox controller size, and I like that size. But maybe it's just because I'm not used to using it. It does start to hurt my hands after a while. But a play like a DualShock size controller, oh, it's perfect. The buttons are kind of hard though. I don't know what exactly I mean by that because they're all hard, but these after the last stream and just after a good Tony Hawk session, my fingers, just my like my thumb from hitting the face buttons and sliding around, just kind of has a pain to it. I need to rename my channel backwards opinions only. So, just out of curiosity, because you're a returning viewer, do you make videos yourself or stream? Just out of curiosity. If so, blow it up in the chat so if people come back to this, they can see. I'm curious at what you do. The controls are awful. I'm assuming you're talking about the... Oh, okay. Drives me nuts that on the Switch, they can't... I've lost track of the chat here. I'm gonna scroll... It's gonna scroll back in the screen for a minute because I'm looking at it. Oh, maybe I didn't miss anything. Oh, you're... Okay. I understand now. You're referring to the 64 online thing having the weird controls. I'm just gonna be honest, any controls with the Switch suck. They did not design that thing for people to use and enjoy their use of it. Yeah, I think I feel like with your thing there about the polls, most of the time people are gonna go towards the PlayStation option on that kind of just because it's the popular opinion. Unless you're talking about the diehards who love the Dreamcast. There's like an ollie fire hydrant goal, if I remember right, and I thought I saw that on there. I'm stuck on the curb. Okay, all right. A little hula hoop dance. All right, jump over. Okay. Beat the game the moment you got it with ease. Oh, well, you're obviously better than I am after my display last week with Pro Skater 1, and I'm not... I wouldn't say I'm doing as bad this week. I'm more distracted by the chat this week than I was last week. Oh, I forgot there's no center in that. Okay. Oh, alright. Well, I got the money that was up there. That was the important thing about going up there. There's nothing else I need. I won't waste the time to make it across there from that. I'll just do this thing and... yeah, like I did last time. Or not. Or I'll just fall right off of it. And why was that wall ride so easy? I'm going for the secret tape. There's a secret tape at the end of this bridge. I'm gonna get it. Or at least try to get it. Okay, we'll just go ahead and try that one again. Or we'll just keep face planting off this rail. That works for me. We're an hour and 20 minutes into this already. It's okay. Maybe I was wrong. It is going about like last time. I'm taking forever. The goal, at least, is to get better as we go. I thought maybe what we would do is, you know, play through this one, get through it quick, and then maybe clean up Pro Skater 1's goals that I missed. But obviously, there's not going to be time for that. That's not going to happen. Instead, I'll slowly make my way through this one, hoping to at least get to the end of it. And then I've been talking about how great I am at 3. When we come back for that one, hopefully I'll blow through that game, and it'll be impressive. Instead of this kind of thing over and over again. Okay, that time I didn't even hit the rail. Just run it back. Go again. Just let that one go. Man, those wall rides, they really get me. I feel like that's a good thing to engrave on my headstone. Dude could just not wall ride. He just couldn't do it. I'm lucky that it's not like a super used mechanic for goals. And it doesn't come up super often. Oh my god. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why I can't hit a single rail. We're gonna step away from this goal for a minute. It's getting the best of me. We're gonna go spend some cash. Playing my Switch and winding down for bed. Yeah, bed sounds kind of nice. I refuse to until I finish this game. Feel like something is flip is not a thing in this one. Bring down that ollie a little bit and I'll go into the landing. I hope everyone's impressed with how far the visuals of the stream have come since last time. I feel like I've really made it look a lot cooler here. You know, when I do stuff like this and it transitions nicely. Put a lot of work into that last night when I started it at 9 p.m. and then I looked at the clock and it was 1 in the morning. So I had to show it off one more time for you. Because it's not like I'm going to be transitioning between those a lot. Okay, so we've got New York, we got Venice Beach, which people love Venice Beach. I absolutely hate that level. Skate Street is cool. That's called Skate Street. Yeah, I like that level. I like Philadelphia, and then we got the Bull Ring. So we're not too far from the end. We've made it through. We're around the halfway point. Yeah, Ollie the hydrants. It's right there. I knew there was something to do with it. It's impossible. Oh, there is a subway rail related goal. We have to grind the subway rails. I upgraded the speed and I'm going way too fast now. I thought it'd be good at combos for a minute. I should just let that ride. No need to try to show off combos now. Let's go back to doing our simple non-score related goals as we have the whole time. Or we'll not make it into the subway door. Apologize. That whole run was me making adjustments over here to something. Okay, we're going to try to grind the subway rails. Didn't make it. Don't know how far you have to grind them for, if I could start from there or not. Apparently not. It's been a long time since I've played this one. I don't, just like the first one, I don't remember exactly every goal or how they work or how long they are. And so, recently, and in the past like 4 years, if I had any itch to play this game, it would be in 1+2 instead of the original version. Because up until like the way late games, pretty much every game is better than the last one because you just have more options for combos. Man, this one's getting me. I don't even know why I try some of these. Some of the things I try. Why did I think that would possibly work? I am so good at aiming right through that hole. Maybe this goal isn't for me. No one would believe me if I said right now that I have 100%ed both the first one and this one. It has happened before. But I also can't prove it because I don't have those saves anymore. They were on my PS3, which died and has been replaced since. So I do not have saves that prove that I have 100% of both of these. I promise I have, and I'm just not playing like that young, energy-filled college kid that did that years ago. Alright, who's ready for another run of me jumping directly through that hole? Can't put sound on so you can't hear what I say, but hi from my Finsta. Well, thank you for coming on your Finsta, even though you can't hear me say it. Maybe you'll be able to hear later. And man, this is just an impossible goal to make. Maybe you can come back, watch the VOD later and hear it when you have time. Happy Tony Hawk stream. Thanks for coming in, Andy. It's good to see you. It's a, I don't know if it's necessarily a happy Tony Hawk stream. It's a struggling Tony Hawk stream, that's for sure. I'm doing my best to grind this rail and it just won't grind. I feel like every one of these games I have like a struggle level. Like there's one that I really just am not doing great on. And it happens to be the city street levels. Both times it was the city street levels. So I can't stay long, but I'm watching the replay from last week. Oh, thank you for helping me get those watch hours up. I understand. It's late. This is my time to stream as a father of a very young child. Find the secret tape yet? I know where it's at. I've just been struggling to hit it every single time. I can't make that grind. It's over this grind that I've tried to hit. What are we at? 40, 50th attempt? It's over there. I know where it's at. I'll get it. Oh my god. Where are we at on goals for this one? What else can I do other than the two at the bottom that are the best to do because they would provide me the most money? Maybe we'll make an attempt at the scores here, I guess, and try to make away with this a little bit. Oh, I really thought that was gonna take me out. That was pure luck. Now I'm looking like I know how to play this game. A little bit. As I jump directly into the water. Not the cleanest line, but I'll take it. I got a score out of it, and that's all that matters. I never said these were going to be pretty runs. That light pole is the bane of my existence as I continue to hit it. I never said these are going to be clean runs. They're just going to be runs that make it to the end of the game. Except for when we get to Thug. When we get to Thug, you're getting some clean runs, and I promise you that. Oh man, these are these tricks are acceptable. They're not. I wouldn't say they're sick. They're maybe they can I guess considered pro, but they're not sick. Oh, cool! I made it onto the board. What do we need for our next level? Where are we at? Oh, I need a little bit more money to make it there. It wouldn't be a bad idea. Now I could go back and start cleaning up those goals I was too low skilled for. But, I mean, I feel like ollieing the hydrants could be an easy one to go for right now. If I could, you know, if I knew where they all were. Hey, remember, yeah, there's one over here. Oh, that one. See, that one hit fairly easy. The one I was trying to get earlier, he just like magneted to either side of it. He'd never end up on it. He really thought he had me there, that taxi driver. Not today. I'm gonna assume there's one on this end. There it is. It just looks like a PNG of a fire hydrant. It's not even like a 3D object. Okay. It is just it's a flat image of a fire hydrant. That was more of jumping into it, but I'll take it. I'm taking whatever I can get at this point. Or hour and a half in, whatever I can get to get some type of movement in this game. I'm gonna see if I can jump up and get that dollar bill up there. I impressed myself with that one. I didn't know if I could actually do that. So now we've got 6 score and oh, there's my Venice Beach. I've been doing this one a lot. You know, we've been stuck here for a while. But I'm gonna go ahead and give the rail one more attempt. Keep flipping my hair around. Hope I don't look nuts. Only a little bit. That's fine. I'm only putting this out publicly for people to see. We'll give the rail and secret tape another shot. If it doesn't work, we'll go to Venice, mess around there for a minute. And if we can't get anything, if we can't advance from there, I'll go back and clean up those few goals I had from the opening levels. I don't know how long that grind has to hold. Oh! Like I said, we'll do it one more time, which means I'm gonna do it about 3 more times before I completely give up. It's always those big flip tricks. I don't even know why I try those. There's no reason for that. Why am I doing it? No! Aw. Take skill, you must be a Buddhist with how chill you are on the board. I'm chill on the outside. On the inside, I'm a burst into flames. I have spontaneously combusted on the inside. Mainly just in my mental image of my Tony Hawk skill has really been just stripped away with the now that I have video evidence of how not actually that good I am at this game. It's really taken a hit to my ego. Man, I don't know how long that grind has to be, but I am not doing it. Okay, we'll go one more secret tape attempt, and then we'll move on. I promise. Taco Bell for dinner usually causes me to explode from the inside. No, unfortunately, it was Subway, which is not any better. But it was on the way home, and through an hour of construction to get there. It's we're gonna ollie the magic bum. That's exciting. Our first appearance. Ollie is a legend in these games. Maybe we'll start off. We'll hit the pool over here. I guess collect the spray paint, and we'll start with the score. Still don't have the air for that. Maybe I should have a different trick. I know it's his signature, but it's not as easy to land as it should be. That 900 is the bane of my existence. You're an unofficial future sponsor of Subway. Oh, I love Subway. Subway's the best. There we go. Wow, for whatever reason that judo didn't come out like it was supposed to, but... I'm sorry to mess up your sponsorship opportunities there. I know how seriously you take your unofficial sponsorships. Although I would never be caught dead with a Subway sponsorship. You couldn't pay me to be a Subway guy. I'm a Jersey Mike's boy all the way. I'll be a Jersey Mike's boy till my grave. You can't compete with a chicken Philly. I know what we have a use for this for. But I can say, I'm a Jersey Mike's boy to the grave, and I can go, Mike, hit me up if you're watching. You know, the Jersey Mike is out at 11 p.m. Central Time just watching dudes play Tony Hawk. If I owned a wildly successful sub shop franchise, I would be doing that. Okay, what goal to go for now? There's so many. We'll go for, I guess, the collectible ones, because we've got this little spray paint can right here. And we know there's one not far from it. Man. Chat won't let me swear. I apologize. It's a PG chat. It's not even a PG-13 chat, I believe. I don't even think we go above PG rating in there. But you're free anytime you want to pop in a Discord and vocally swear through my streams. I'll allow it. There you go, you got it. Oh, I forgot about the transfers. That is a part of this level. Now there's somewhere one more spray can. And I just have to remember where it is. There's Ollie. Where is that spray can at? It's around here somewhere, I thought. Oh well, we'll get it on the next run. That's what the extra runs are for. You know, you gotta do a run of remembering where everything's at. There it is. I knew it was there. I definitely remembered that was in that spot. Create your own character yet? I did not. I didn't for this one. I didn't think about it. I just kind of jumped in as the old Birdman here. But I mean, especially when we get to Thug, where it's a requirement, I'll be doing it. But we may do it for the next few. You know, when we get to 3 and 4, maybe we'll go custom skater. Maybe that's the move. And then it's kind of the decision of if I make him look normal or like a complete abomination. I feel like if you're streaming a character creation, your only option is to make a complete abomination for the comedy of it. Man, Ollie snores real loud. Heard 4 is trash, but never played it yourself. 4 is one of the ones that I have like the least experience with. I've played a little bit of it. I mean, I've played to the end of it once, but a lot of these I've played through numerous times. But 4 is just, it was one that I didn't have growing up, and then I played through it once, and there's just, as an adult with disposable income and no time, you don't have the same amount of time to play through the same game 40 times. So I've never gotten around to that one as much. I find it to be, which is like, you know, gonna get me banned in the Tony Hawk community. I find it to be like the worst of the pro skater games. It's a weird like format that it changes you don't have your counter anymore. Every counter is per mission. It's kind of stuck in between eras of Tony Hawk. Thug 1, 2, and American Wasteland are peak repeats for me. Absolutely. Underground is like my second favorite game of all time. And I find Underground 2 to be it's acceptable. It's no American Wasteland or Thug 1, but I love that it's basically the Jackass game without the proper branding. Okay, all right. I guess I'll accept that. Oh, well, I thought it was a nose grind that you do there, but apparently not. I have to see what kind of... There's a grind on this ledge that is a goal, and I don't know what it is. Tail slide. I was on the opposite side of the piece of wood. I'm gonna go for the VB transfers. I guess I could go for the skate letters as well. Did Johnny Knoxville show up in 2, or was it just Bam? Knoxville was not in it. Bam was. Wee Man was also in it. Steve-O was in it. I think that's all of that crew that made it into that one. But Knoxville did not make an appearance because he's notoriously the least skateboarding inclined of their group. But that game also had an insane set of like secret unlockables, like characters. There's so many of them, including like Shrek is a playable character in that, and like a disembodied hand, and a Call of Duty soldier. Maybe that's not one of the... I thought that was a VB transfer, but it must not be. So I might just be wasting my time on that one. This one I know is. Nope. Okay, I was wrong. I don't know what any of them are. That one might be. That's a VB transfer. There we go. I know these are. I'm not performing well again. That's okay. We'll slowly slug our way to the end of this one like we did one. I don't know how I came out of that one. Jackass movies will be compared to Pulp Fiction in 100 years. I don't doubt it. I would love for like, you know, when aliens come and they, you know, there's always like, you know, aliens found this record or whatever, like aliens to find a movie and they find like Jackass #2. That's their perception of the human race. Cause you know, if an alien stumbles upon that, and then their first perception of the world is like Steve-O, they're gonna turn around. They're not gonna stick around to find out what happens. I just went silent there for a minute. Kind of forgot what I was doing. I was real locked in. There's one. VB pit transfer. E.T. gets trapped on our planet. Its first human literature is Bad Grandpa. Oh no. That's even worse. I gotta say, that's not the most entertained I've ever been by a movie in my life. And I kind of wish I had that time back. Man, I'm whiffing every one of these transfers here. Maybe I should just go straight for that one. That might be the move. Just go straight for that big transfer there. That one I can't hit at all. I don't think you could convince even someone that's never seen a movie that Bad Grandpa was was an Oscar winner. Man, I don't have the air. I'm not getting the air I need to get over this transfer. It may be time to hit the skill shop again. I'll put the transfers away for a minute and I'll leave them alone and try to get these pesky skate letters that keep escaping. I got too fast. I was going way too fast for my own good there. And now I can't get faced in the correct direction to hit this thing. Sometimes when you're doing these games, and you're just like bouncing back and forth on something, you just need a reset. Like that. Just restart. Take it from the top. Run it back. Okay. I just trying to get the K. I've only done that about 17 times since I started Venice Beach. Wasn't gonna happen. I had a little bit of hope for a minute that it was actually gonna land, and it didn't. That one was on purpose, just to get me up here. Oh, here we go. We're gonna finally get another goal. Or not. I have so much confidence and then zero execution ability. That's what a pro skater is all about. The determination to get back up. And big drop. I guess I could go ollie over that bum. Show this on stream. Oh man, I hope that image comes through here. That nope, not coming out. Let me hit the old full screen here. This is an IMDb page that is not coming through at all. Ah, there it is. Look at that. I've got my gameplay in the way. The most Oscar nominee for best achievement in makeup and hairstyling. Look at this. It's like I've been pulling at as I bail every 30 seconds. That's what we got the Oscar in. You know, if only I had a Mac that I could just, airdrop that in. That would be real great. I'm gonna do something with this real quick just so I don't look like a deranged maniac for the rest of this. Oh yeah, we were going for the bomb. That's what we were doing. Thank you so much for hitting me with the Oscar nominee. I think I've really deserved it for doing all this. Maybe I'll save that and throw it up on my socials. I'll put it on the threads that nobody looks at. Except for the one thread that this week that I made that kind of blew up. I posted a thread because I like I always said earlier, I won't be caught dead on any other social media platform except for Instagram. I like that one. About Bambi, that I've been fully convinced my entire life that Bambi was a girl, and turns out Bambi is a he. I did not know that, and apparently that makes a lot of people mad that I thought that, but yeah, it's 700 replies. Yeah, it was an absurd amount of people. I had to turn the notifications off because it was driving me nuts how often it was dinging with people just saying really mean stuff to me about it. Some people we're in on it though. The clarification to that is that I saw Bambi once when I was like 4. I remember watching it. It was in my grandma's house, and I remember looking up at it and seeing. There he is. There's that bum. I remember seeing young Bambi, not adult Bambi, because apparently that movie at some point Bambi becomes an adult. I didn't have that information. I had no idea that Bambi grows up at all in that movie. So I messed up that, but we'll just do it again. I was really on the Bambi thing and trying to find that bum. Yeah, so I had no idea that Bambi even grows up in that movie. So the whole thing was spawned from a 4-year-old's perception of Bambi and just basically one still image. Hate the viral horde. TikTok's was kind, but had some trash comments. Yeah, that I've had the occasional YouTube comments get flooded with negativity or whatever. I just take it in stride. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't affect me really. I think it's funny how fired up people got over somebody who's never seen Bambi, who's seen a frame of Bambi and is just which is really just a 4-year-old's perception of Bambi. To be that fired up over it is funny to me. Oh, I forgot he moves. He just moves around to whatever location he wants. I'm gonna lose him now. I'll just run it back again. We're gonna find this bum. Or maybe he doesn't. Did he go straight to that? He might have went straight down that staircase last time. I don't remember. In one of the 30 games with this goal, he moves around. Actually, I don't think this is in very many. He is just in a bunch. Oh, my light died. Hold up 1 second. Enjoy the ambience of my empty chair. There you go. We're back in business with a functioning light again. Bambi is sacred to some people. Why? No idea, but always someone older than us. Yeah, I didn't realize the Bambi community was such a big thing. So I wrote a formal apology to him. Honestly, if you asked me to rank Disney movies, it'd probably be pretty low because I mean I've never seen it, but also like I didn't know people even cared about it. If we're gonna rank like I'm not talking like Pixar, but like Disney animation, like that old school 90s Disney animation stuff, it's gotta be like Lion King. I don't know what comes after Lion King. Lion King is definitely like number one, I think. Aladdin is pretty high up there. I remember watching that a lot. I didn't watch a lot of those Disney animated movies. I was more of a Pixar. I was a Toy Story obsessed kid. There you go. I just hit the sand to get the last bump. Nice shirt, dork. I'm going to sleep. Have a blast, Gator Boy. Oh, good night, Andy. Sleep well. Hopefully I'm not still doing this when you wake up. I don't know if I just saved or not, so we're going to save now. Is it 11:30 my time? We've been going for 2 full hours. Thanks everybody who's still hanging out this far in. Or if, you're watching this later on at a later date. Thanks for sticking through this much of it. Because I understand when I'm bailing 110 times, falling through the rails and not actually hitting something, it's not the most entertaining thing to watch. So I'm glad you stuck through. I appreciate it. We're maxed out. We've got some maxed out stats now. I keep realizing I've got two versions of the chat up here. I've got one on much smaller screen down here, but then I've got overlaid directly next to my gameplay. So there's Tony Hawk's head, and then about this much space over is the edge of the chat window. And I keep looking down at this tiny screen to read it. I just need to look over like an inch, and I'll see it. Just because we've got a goal to clean up here, I'm gonna just run through and see if I can get this 6 score real quick back on the hangar. At least we can get one level completely done. Now that I've played a little bit, I've got more skills. Oh, I just feel like this is a good way to start, just to clean up, because now that I'm lacking in ability, and it's helping. It'll be helpful to go back here and just get a little bit of extra money to advance us through the story here, or the levels. I guess there's not really a story. Sorry for my silence. I'm locked in here just trying to make this work. Is that it? It's close if not. It's close. Sorry if that loud vibration came through. I haven't got like a single notification all night, but I just did. Rahul Kohli is live on Instagram, just taking up my follow, just trying to distract from my stream. He's just taking down the little guy. I got the 6 score. I'm just skating around for a minute. Why not try to go for the? There we go. There's the 100,000 on the leaderboard. I'll end it there. Did I get all the money? I didn't verify if I did get all the money. I didn't. There's cash somewhere in there. Yeah, so I'll run back in and see if I can find that cash icon. If I can, I'll hit it so that, why not get the extra 200? Because that's the whole progression system in this game is based off of how much money you have. So if I can have more money, I probably should. Especially if it's easy to get as just finding a little icon. I've gotten too good now and I can't hit this chopper. I can't hit it at all. This is normally like usually, I mean, you guys have seen me hit it multiple times today. And it looks like it was for nothing because I don't see any money out there. If I can get out there. Yeah, I don't see any. There it is. I forgot about that jump. I hate that jump. There's one up on the light fixture there. And I don't know if I can go through these. Yeah, okay. I went through. Well, you can jump over it. I don't know a better way to get to that light fixture there. You can jump off of that ramp and grind that light to get the cash. Is it worth the time? Probably not. So we'll move on because it's not worth my time to try to, at the moment, to try to jump onto that for, the little bit of money it'll be. Unless, we're really dying to get that extra bit of cash. I've given up on the 100% goals at the moment. We'll come back to that. But I'll swing through here and get the 6 scores if I can. I don't know what that was. I've got some major lag over here. Not able to see what is going on. Probably my budget laptop begging me to stop streaming for such long periods of time on it without any, prior experience. I didn't warm it up. There's a good line there if I can hit it. Where I grind this and then manual off and grind stairs. That's a decent combo, I guess. I was gonna try to grind that, and it didn't work out the way I wanted to. Oh, of course I can wall ride that after all my wall ride issues tonight. That's when it decides to let me wall ride. I have such a hard time hitting rails in these older games. I don't know why. I don't magnet to them as well as I do in the later games. Oh, I don't see that 6 score coming my way. This may be a scenario like we had with Pro Skater 1 where I find one line and I just hit it over and over again. Now that was a line. That was beautiful. Look at that. That was unimpressive. It's not great to run the same line over and over again, but if what I gotta do, I gotta do it. Just whatever I can to get through this. There's no good, like, not a lot of good half pipes or, I mean, there's the bowl inside the school. I just need to open that. I've mentioned it before already this stream. I should just open that school, but I haven't done it. Honestly, it's been so long since I've done it in this original game. I don't remember exactly what triggers it. It's like hitting a certain rail before the golf cart gets there. I think is what it is. What do I need for the goal? It's like 100,000, I think. I'll give it one more attempt here, and if not, we'll move on. Go to one of those other goals that I need. Getting too greedy with them flip tricks. Never learned my lesson of those. Man, it's not there. It's not coming to me. I'm not getting it. I don't even know if we're going to make it through all of Pro Skater 2 tonight, which would be a disappointment because I really thought I'd at least get through these early games, like one stream each. What was here? We needed a score and something else. Oh, those grinds. Maybe now that I've got full grind stat, I can jump on those and get those done. Which would be a big boost of money. I've said it a million times already. The timing of these taxis are incredible. I'm really excited for them to not be much of a problem after this game. Okay, alright, get up there. There we go. Oh, that was it. That was the one I needed, to ride the rails. This I've been trying to get all this time. I can't even see, he just appeared behind me. I don't know why they bothered making these curbs. I get the realism of making it hard to get up those curbs. You can't just ride a skateboard up a curb. But it is obnoxious to get around this level because of them. Well, here we go. We'll do it again. Or not. We'll go right through that center track again. At least I've seen it is possible. I've done it before. I can do it again. I got it. I just need to stay, you know, on the board, not fall off right as I get it. Because as soon as it pops, I'll just jump off. It'll be fine. I just have to make sure that it does, in fact, get there. That was it. There it is again. It's my timing is so perfect that every time that pops, I'll just fall right off of it. I realize I've gotten out of my frame a little bit. Oh, my mic appears to still be picking me up good, so no concerns there. Maybe here's my spot. Man, I have a magnet for falling right through the middle of that. All right. So what are some other, we talked about the VMAs for a minute. What are some other current events? No! I hit it. He just didn't jump off. The PS5 Pro got announced for an absurd $700 with no disk drive, no vertical stand. I just flew through the wall. That was unintentional. Yeah, so the $700 for the Pro PS5. I got hit by an invisible taxi. It's not giving, the only thing that I'm seeing out of it that's worth that high of a price is the 2 terabyte hard drive. That's a big hard drive for just in general for a solid state hard drive for one of these consoles. I think if you want to buy like the 1 terabyte Xbox expansion, it's like $100 on its own. So I understand why it's so expensive, but also they stripped out disk drive and vertical stand and stuff that comes with the base model. If you get that version of the base model. So, you know, I see why people are upset. I don't think it's worth getting. I think the regular PS5 does just fine. And you're looking for a minor increment of an upgrade. But people like to get the latest, greatest tech, I understand. And if you're that guy, enjoy it. I don't know. I have full grind stat, so I don't know why I'm just not getting through this. There we go. There it is. Well, like nearly 3 hours in the making. I've been trying to get that one grind. It was stupid. Rebar to rail gap. We'll see if we can get this secret tape. Or that rail is just so hard for me to hit. And it's not even really the rail. Like that rail is the problem, but every time I do hit it, I can't jump to the other rail. This map is so clunky. It's a terrible design. This is definitely one that's like lower on my, if I were gonna rank all these, maybe we'll do that at some point during these. We'll start ranking the levels, maybe on a by game basis. That like this one is low down just because there's so many like jagged edges that you catch on in it. There's no reason for that. Now I'm not gonna be able to get back up because it's all jagged. There's like one little space you can go over it, but you can't get back over it once you do get into it. Man, you see, this is I'm just in a perpetual loop of getting caught there. I didn't mean to jump there. I'll give it one more shot hitting that secret tape, and then we'll go on with the things we were doing. I just thought it would help to try to get some extra goals in. Man, not having a camera control really makes this difficult. He almost jumped off the edge. Don't do this to me, Tony. There it is. Okay, there's those two. That gave us quite a boost to go get just that secret tape and that, so we can come back to Venice now. Maybe hit one of these very easy goals. I could have done the tail slide, the ledge. That's a super easy goal. I got a hair in my mouth probably from ripping out my hair all night. Oh, okay. There's a little path back there you can take to get around it. But apparently I am not have enough precision to hit that. I'll just go the easy way. And the ledge is over there. I just was testing to make sure I hit the right slide on it. Because I need a tail slide. There we go. Venice ledge. I think this is one of those VB transfers. If I remember right. Hitting this down up from the top down to it, or the bottom up to it, which would be insanely more difficult. You have to actually hit and go over it, but I'm gonna take those from the top. I'm gonna try to get the got the skate letters, and so yeah, I'll do the VB transfers now, or attempt to. Which this is not one. I don't know why I just went. I'll just reset. There's no need for that one. I don't know why I did that. See, if I hit combos like that all the time, we'd be good, but it's just so hard to hit combos in this game. Not that the lines are bad, it's just that I don't know. Maybe it's me. It's me. People are pretty good at this game and do it just fine. And I've even done it just fine in the past. I've lost my edge. VB transfer the pit. Man, those grinds are saving my life. If I can get the right amount of speed built up, I might be able to pull this off. Or I'll boneless right over the edge and not get it. Ah, I shouldn't have tried that shove it. That was such a good combo. Wasn't worth it. Gotta get that special up for the speed boost. There's our pit. That's the one we hit no problem every time. That big transfer is just such a menace to me. Man, I never had such a problem with boneless as just throwing me right out of the pool or over the ramp. Oh, there we go. Wait, the fatty transfer's not one? I've been trying to hit that one transfer for so long and it's not even necessary. There was no point. That was such a waste of time. I wasted so much time trying to hit that transfer and it didn't even do anything. There was no point in it. Is that one? I don't remember if I've hit that one or not. Yes, that's not one that counts. Okay, well that works. It wasn't technically like landed, but I'll take it. So this is one. And then it's like, what else? Where is the other ones? There's 4 of them. I thought. Was there just 3? Where is the 4th one? I'm losing my mind now. Because I feel like I've been on every transfer. And I've done all these before. I know where I've like thought I knew where they all were. But turns out I'm very wrong. I have no idea where these are. I don't think the tight landing transfer is one of them. I think they say VB in their transfer when you hit them. This might be one though. Man, if only I remembered what any of these were. Because it is getting late and we've got a lot of ground to cover still. You may be getting yourself a second Pro Skater 2 stream. Because this is just not... No, I'm not making it through. I'm having fun there, though. I feel like we've had a lot of fun tonight. This has been an enjoyable one. Man, I don't know what is with this. It just keeps throwing me. I can't get over on all... I'm just going straight up and out on every one of these. This is horrible. Tight landing. No, it's not one. Where is the last transfer? I'm losing my mind. Where is it? There's these two in here. There's one in here. That one. Okay, don't know why I didn't go around. Oh, but it'll go around this way for some reason. Yeah, we'll hit another restart. I don't know where these are. I'm lost. I have no idea where this transfer is. I wish I knew where this transfer was. So I could finish this goal. There's one. One of four. This is why they put goal cameras in the later games, to remind you where stuff is. There's a skinny transfer. There's that little path. I wasn't lying about it. There's the ledge transfer. Where could the last one possibly be? There's one somewhere. I don't know what that was. It's got to be related to these over here somehow. Okay, I'll give that one more run. I'll try to hit that big transfer. It may be that giant transfer there. Like you have to go all the way over. That sounds kind of familiar. Unless that's just a thing you can do, and that's why I'm remembering it. Like it's a gap, and that's why it's in my head. But I feel like that one may be a part of it. It's so hard to keep, you know, we're looking at 16 games here that I'm trying to keep straight. Okay, well, I'm gonna give up on this transfer thing because obviously I can't get it. I don't know. I don't know what to do. It's just, it's not. I've completely lost an entire transfer. I don't know how one loses a transfer, but I have lost a section between two quarter pipes, and I don't know where it is. Okay, what was that? I just would like to get up on that roof and go for the tape. Can I just pop off one of these tables and get it? I feel like if I got enough speed, I could probably just pop off like this one. Or that one, maybe? Maybe even this first one here, I can pop up enough to get on that. Maybe not. If I can hit anything. Physics to these older games are so wonky, it's hard to get. I don't know why that was considered a land. I don't think it should have been. Okay, I'll try to go the regular way again for that tape. This is just a lot of me trial and erroring every goal and not getting anywhere with it. I just don't know what the problem is. I've done these so many times in my life. And now that I'm doing it out in front of people, I can't do any of them. The grass slowing you down is a cool effect. In practice, it sucks. It's annoying. There's no, like, everywhere I go, I'm just bailing. I'm not making it over to where I'm trying to get to. So like that, that's what I was talking about. If I could only angle that correctly, I could just pop right up there. But it's a matter of getting this guy to go where I need him to go. Kind of like there. Maybe I don't have the height. I thought I could get the height off of it. I guess not. Is this the transfer room? No, there's nowhere to transfer from that. Unless there's a quarter on this side. There's not. Well, this last, what, like 20 minutes has just been me skating around this one area trying to get a single goal done. No! I wanted to get some speed. I get that tape. I can't. I've lost it. I've lost the night. I think it's a sign that it's time to pack it up for the night and just accept that this is going to be 2 streams for Pro Skater 2. How much money do I need? Where are my goals at? We'll take stock of the night. See where we're at. Because I see I've still got... Oh, never mind. I was already ready to go there. So, I guess we'll just do... I didn't realize I had enough to get here. This is a map I really like. Because it's just a skate park, and I like a good skate park map in my Tony Hawk games. I prefer when I don't immediately wreck on them, but you get what you can. There's just like a hair of choppiness from the stream, the way it's run through. Like there's just like a hair. I can't blame my entire quality of playing on it, but things like that where I don't see that I'm hitting the ramp, like it's done before I react to it. Yeah, there's no way for me to, I'm just a hair off. There's no way for me to stop it from happening. That was never gonna work. We learned earlier that was never gonna work. Constant wrecks. The wrecks kill you in a competition. Too slow. Ooh, didn't know that was gonna cut my grind off immediately when I hit that bump. Now we're getting somewhere. Not getting somewhere too great, but we're getting somewhere with these combos. That's a good line right there. That grind to quarter. I mean, that's not a score that's worth. It's gonna get me anywhere really, but I've got that line, and that's nice. That's all these wrecks. That's what's gonna do me in. Okay, we'll give this one more run, and I think after this we're gonna call it a night. Okay, not that run, because I just immediately crashed off the edge. And we'll just have to turn this into 2 streams. I'll have to update my full playthrough thumbnail to most of the game playthrough. I'll take it. I don't know how I landed that, but still wrecked. But I'll take anything I can get at this point. Now that was a run. That was my first good run. Probably this entire time I've been playing. It's still gonna get me a second place. Even with something that good, I'm gonna get second place. That's okay. I can accept second place. Man, that curved ramp is the death of me in this map. I've got a good line here if I can hit it, but that curved ramp gets me. Or if I do a kickflip to Indy, the worst trick to do in that spot because it takes so long to land. And then I went and did it again because I'm not paying attention to what button that is. After such a good run, best run of the entire night, and then I whiff it like that immediately. I may be able to pull out a bronze medal. Not with that, I won't. It helps to get on the rail. That usually helps with that. Nope, it's lost. We're not getting even a bronze. Unless I can pull something crazy out here. We're not. We're done. That was good, but it's not going to be enough. Yeah. Yeah, we're not even going to get third. Or we're going to get second. Okay. Wow, I was not expecting that. We just about hit our 3-hour mark. I've got 2 levels left. I'm gonna buy out the last of my stats I need. Or maybe it's my switch being so low as part of my problem. You know, I'm not equipped for a switch move. Do I go the last few minutes? It's already past midnight. Should I just go the last, few minutes in Philadelphia? We'll do the last few minutes in Philadelphia just to hit the 3-hour mark. You know, there's 8 minutes here or whatever to try to run a couple more goals out before the end of the night. Oops. We got the bells to get. There's one. Just kind of scouting out where the pieces are here. You know, my skate letters and such. And maybe picking up a high score. That's all I'm doing here. And I don't expect to get any of them. I'm just kind of scouting them out for, when we come back next week and we clean everything up. So that's what we'll do next week, I think. We'll do the cleanup of Pro Skater 2 and Pro Skater 1, if it doesn't turn into a 3-hour event cleaning both games up, cleaning up 2. Well, there's a high score. I'm bouncing off this wall. Did I get the... Didn't get close enough to the pro score. Okay. Well, I'm happy with that. If you are... We didn't complete it in one night, but I think we did pretty good. We've got seconds, so we've got like 2 levels left on this campaign to finish it. Very few goals left to do to be completely done, and I think, you know, if I can keep up the level of skill I've made it to at the end of this stream, that next week we can come back, we can hit this and hit Pro Skater 1, maybe do the cleanup of both of those, maybe 100% both of them if we're lucky. Probably not, because I'm not playing good enough to do that, but maybe it can happen. If not, we'll finish this one out and start Pro Skater 3, because I know that one will be a quick run anyways. I say now. Maybe it won't be. But thanks for coming tonight. Had a great almost 3 hours again hanging out with you. I really need to get a pillow or some sort. I really need a better chair, but a pillow definitely of some sort, because this chair is, I'm really feeling pancaked in it. But yeah, thanks for coming. I'll see you next week. Bye, fellas.